Oh, did not check to see what time it was. CIG is telling people we're coming on at 6:22. Hey guys, we're a little bit late, but we getting started. Let's get it started in here. And like I always say, there's nobody on just yet, but IG is letting people know we are on. Kurt Wood. Hi, Bellman 7270. How is everybody doing this Monday? Happy Monday. All right. Thank you, Kurt, honey. Dexter stuck up. Well, I'm sitting here waving at Dexter. I'm supposed to be bringing his ass on. Hold on here. Sitting here waving and shit. Hi.
Hello.
Are you?
I'm not on the Wi-Fi. I'm not on Wi-Fi. I'm not gonna be able to get on Wi-Fi.
Why?
It's gonna take a long time.
You gotta go and make one. Hi, Mexican Quills. Y'all go get the
Oh look,
Listen,
as
we
usual.
made Mexican Quills a part of our life that we don't even realize it at this point.
I don't take this hat off. I really don't.
Yeah. It's just, this is like
Can
my
I just
perfect
vent?
little mug. Go ahead.
Can I just vent to you really quick something wedding related? So today we
Go.
got our thing that the menu options is an all-inclusive resort. So it's like whatever. Like this is just what they're gonna eat at the wedding. So it's
Okay.
either a fish. I mean, it's either a veggie option or chicken. So my people who are going to my wedding, like they don't read emails. Like they don't read emails because if they did, we wouldn't be in a lot of situations that we're in. So they don't read emails. So I was like, you know what, let's just go ahead and text the people and ask them what would they prefer. So we're going through the process and we're texting people, and I text my sister, like, you know, like what would you want to eat or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, like, the vegetarian option. I said, stuffed mushrooms. And she's like,
What
what are
else?
they stuffed with? What are they stuffed with? Do you want the mushrooms or do you want the chicken? Like, what do you want to do? Like, what's up? Like, what do you want to do? It's one or the other, sweetheart. And then other ones are like, y'all gonna have fish? Fish, chicken? You know how your parents be at the dinner table? Johnny has, and that's how it was. I said the options are veggie or chicken. It's one or the other, baby. Like, that's all we got going on over here.
You just, because listen, y'all don't know, Dex hit me up right before then. I said, huh, Dex called in a group chat. This is odd, like right before we're about to go on. But so I answered, and then he was bringing up these wedding questions. And I'm like, it's going to be fun. That's what I do now. Just for the people watching and the stuff.
My sister said, you're not gonna call me out on here. Yes, I am.
And now, no, you're not. You need to have a veggie option because people are vegetarians and people have. Did you ask for peanut allergies?
Well, you know, I got nut allergies, so I made sure there peanuts gonna be. There's no nut dust happening in Dexico.
No nut dust in Dexico. None at all. Even on the honeymoon part. Hear that, Fatima? No nut dust. You get a night off. Besides, y'all gonna be too tired any damn way. Y'all gonna go right the fuck to sleep.
Too tired for what?
Nut dust hour.
Don't worry. I'll be married, so that's okay for me to do something like that. You not. So you just worry about what you won't be doing in Dexico.
Marriage. Sweetie. I guess I'm been expired then. But I'm like, who knows? She's single now. Nut dust might be on my menu. Who knows?
What's in the cup?
Just a little peppermint tea. You know, got the hair ready for Dexico, eyebrows ready, getting these nails done. Nut dust might nut dust might be in my future Dex. I'm tired of the single nut dust.
Oh my goodness. Next.
But other than that, how are you? How is everybody in the comments? What's going on with y'all?
I'm amazing. The shirt that I'm wearing, it's a WWE nude girly set together. No, you're not single. It's gonna be. I'm
And
wearing.
why not?
imagine your sibling going to your wedding with your friends, and then she's saying she's single, and your dirty friends trying to holler at your sibling. No.
Come
Yeah.
on. Queendom 86, we nut dusting together in Mexico.
And
And if you play with our seating arrangements, I'll come over to where you are. Don't you play with us. We trying to be great over there, Dexter. It is Dexico, but just for one day. After that, it's on us. Anything's possible.
it's Dexico the entire time you're there. Your hair does look great, by the way.
Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Dexter. Yes, Donita Scott Rush. This is my Radio Lore Hair Studios. If you're in the Philadelphia area, she actually just launched her own extension line. So she's getting me ready for Dexico. I'm so glad you guys like it. So if you need them good bundles, hit her up. Radiant Allure Hair Studio. And she got you.
I don't know why my light is so dark. I have 17 lights going right now. Like it's
good. It's probably just looks like that kind. You know how sometimes on your phone it looks a little different, but you look good here. Come on, gallons.
Gotcha. Yes, Frankie did. From what I saw, she did pass.
Yeah.
Confirmed on Instagram by one of her daughters, which is really sad. Like prayers out to Keisha Cole and Keisha Cole's family.
Yeah. And on top of that, Biz Markie, he died 57 due to complications of his diabetes. So
yeah,
just rest in peace to the both of them. Please prayers for their friends and family during this trying time.
E. McLean 40 said that you only get one day. I plan to put on a performance the entire time because I know that you only get one. I'm not getting married again. Like this is it for me. So like I'll never do it again. So I plan to do anything and everything that I thought was like possible. Like I didn't get a 16th birthday party, so I'm gonna throw some of that stuff in here. Like this is it. This is
the MTV Sweet 16, the marriage edition. Hi, Daniel Music UK. That's our British friend. Hair to Die For. She's here. She made it. I told her.
We were just talking about Hair to Die For, how amazing her extension line is on chocolate.
No. Hair to Die For. That's my girl in Virginia. She's one of our commenters. But I believe Hair to Die For, she does hair too. Oh. So, and once I went on her page, I said, "Oh, my friend does that." Oh.
Wait, this cooks a lot. She cooks.
Are you talking about Trey? Our comment. You're talking about Trey, who ain't here. I told Trey, I said, "You need to stop playing." Would you say that?
That left not just a supporter. We appreciate you, Hair to Die For.
And you're not just a supporter, you are our friend. I remember one time she was in there, they was like, "Chocolate, is that your mother?" I said, "No, she's my friend. She's our friend."
40 said, "Dexter, you're one of those people."
One of what people?
Like you turn your wedding into like an event. Like it's like a everything. Yeah. My life is look, I feel like I do think you only get like one life, so things gotta just run smoothly, and and plus like people have been stuck in the house like forever, and like, everybody have fun, and like if I can help these people have some fun, I'm gonna do it. Speaking of fun, last night WWE Money in the Bank happened, and
go ahead, Dex.
African American Big E, this is one of his shirts. Big E won the briefcase, which I know to non-wrestling fans it's like whatever, but for wrestling fans, but this is a really, really big deal that he won that because Black people don't really get their just due a lot. Also, Leah and I we guested on the Mina's House podcast, and we interviewed a wrestler by the name of Moose, who is in Impact Wrestling. He wrestled over the weekend and did an amazing job. Thank you guys for supporting everything that LaToya and I have been doing. I didn't even practice that.
So proud. I know that's why you're the natural. You're the natural one. You're the one.
I'm the Ryan Seacrest to her Kelly Ripa.
Of the what?
Kelly Ripa.
Okay, you're Ryan and I'm Kelly with a little more pizzazz, I would hope.
Never mind.
Go ahead, say it.
Nothing. Ryan Seacrest is not married, so I'm Ryan Seacrest with a wife.
Not um, a wife or a husband. Oh, speaking of marriages, also, I wanted to say happy birthday to two birthdays happened since our last show. It was my cousin Heja.
Keep talking. I just have to check.
Okay, go ahead. Just want to say happy birthday to my cousin Heja and my little pumpkin schnickerdoodle, my goddaughter, who is also my cousin Chase. It's so funny because child Chase, she just turned 16, her sweet 16. I was like, y'all gotta slow it down. I was legit just babysitting this child when she was a newborn. So to know that she's 16 years old, it's very like, where's time? Because I'm not aging. I don't know about y'all, but she's not aging over here. Especially she done got that hair dye, that Beijing baddie, them grades is gone. She ain't aging.
Kids do grow up fast. My niece is 16 now, and I'm just like.
And doesn't it seem like you can vividly remember like holding her as a baby?
Yeah, I remember changing her diaper.
Yes, and it's just like, what the fuck?
Changed her diaper one time. It was stuff all over the wall. So I was like, I'll never. It'll never happen again.
Yes, I was just talking to my my girl Donita, the one who did my hair. It was like, it's so funny when they really, you know, when you hear when adults say shit when you're a kid, you'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? But one of the things I heard often as a kid was the days are long, but the years are short. And I was like, you never understand that until you become an adult and really start seeing people grow. It's just like, damn, here we are. And then also, happy anniversary to my brother and his husband. They just came back from the Dominican Republic for their, I think it was their 2-year anniversary. So happy anniversary to them. It's wedding season, anniversary season. We getting ready, Dex? Are you excited? Wait, are you? What's happening? I can't hear you though. Are you mute now? What's going on? Are you giving the high salt and pepper head? You giving the lips? You're giving us body. Okay, Dex will be back. Let's help. Okay, before we get into it, I just want to say my niece is almost 30. I can't. Easy McLean, isn't it like weird? It's so funny. I just became one of those people also who, you know, as a kid, the adults see you and you be like, oh my God, you're getting so grown. I'm at that age now where I'm looking at the kids like, damn, what the hell? Not add me back, sweetie. Put me in the game, coach.
You get a phone call, you're on a live. That just throws everything off.
Oh, that's what had happened. Mm-hmm. Okay. He is busy.
And I thought I could go through it without answering the phone, but no such luck.
No, he couldn't do it. That's okay. I see my dad popped on. So I guess since he's here, I'll have him come on and we'll just get into this one topic. First, it's been 493 days since Breonna Taylor was murdered. We are always working on Black Lives to Matter. Dex, I think my wedding invite got lost in the mail, so I'm RSVPing now. It might be some extra seats.
I appreciate you for RSVPing because a lot of these people don't do it.
Wait, Trey is here. Trey, that's the one you were talking about, the food, Dex. Yeah. Trey, why yesterday Trey gonna go ahead and post these damn posted like, okay. Hey, Filter. Trey posted what she made on Sunday, and it was like a shrimp Alfredo situation with the bread. Trey, I'm starting to thinking like you might be ordering this food and like because Trey, if you cook it like that and it looks that amazing, you might want to go ahead and open up a restaurant. I'm just saying. All right, now what is going on? You still looking for that? Keep the lipstick on. So you went through all these.
I know there's no lipstick.
You went through all of these to go back to the normal way.
But if you look good, this good natural, you don't need no filter.
I heard that, Dex. I heard that. Let me try to see if my dad is here. Smack. Now, let me see. All right, let Let's see. I'm sorry, guys. Dex, you can talk to the peeps. I was just looking for Daddy to try to bring him on if he's available right now.
You know what's crazy that people don't tell you? Maybe this is just a me thing before the wedding. Actually, I take this back. This is definitely just a me thing because I've seen the guys who are in my wedding, and they all look great, like their hair and their facial hair and stuff like that. Nobody's like roughing it like I am. But I can't get anything done to my hair or anything like that until the day before I leave, and I'm just like, how is it possible that every single person looks better than me? Look at you and look at all these other people. Everybody looks fine, and I'm like. Because I was thinking to myself, I'm like, oh, man, we all going to be looking rough, like the weeks leading up to it. No, just me.
No, we told you the process. Let me tell you what Dex said. So one day, I was like, oh, I'm going to go get my hair done. I think that was Friday. He said, what you get your hair done early for? I said, excuse you? I think most people know it takes time for the look to settle. It looks good when it doesn't look super fresh, except for I don't know about men because y'all love a good fresh cut and be posting it.
These guys are going to do the same thing. They're all like literally, they're all so put, girls too. Like everybody who's coming to the wedding, who's in the wedding, everybody looks so put together now. And I'm just like, why is it just me? Like I'm the only one who looks raggedy now. Everybody else looks great.
But it's good because that way you can surprise us all.
It definitely will be a surprise.
How about Fatima? How was her? How was she doing?
She's doing what she needs to do. Her nails are done. She literally got her nails done the other day, and I'm like, what is happening here? Why is it?
I'm the only one going to sit here look raggedy?
I'm the only person who doesn't take care of their appearance, and everybody else does. Got it.
That is not true, but you keep drinking them buckets of that water, sweetie. Hey, JB Pearson. Javon should be going live soon. Javon, if you're still on when I pop off, maybe if Dex is available, maybe we'll pop on and see you over there. I go every week. Gotta stay fresh. Okay, yes. You got to take care of yourself. You only got one body, and it's a temple. Bad body bitch. Speaking of bad body bitches, did you guys see that recently Expedia, some hotel through Expedia had to put basically a message out to recent people who have been booking rooms. So they made a statement saying, hey, and this is in Miami, just to let you know, we're not equipped to handle, if you're booking this room for post-surgery recovery, we are not equipped to handle that. So your reservation will be canceled.
Could you imagine, like, because I actually, a really good friend of mine who actually did the surgery. She did like a full body makeover. And she was in Miami and she was in a hotel or whatever. And she did an Airbnb, but she was going through the process of explaining, like, you gotta really do your research before you book a place because a lot of hotels really are not equipped to handle what you need to be handled. Like you're in a wheelchair. A lot of hotels are not wheelchair accessible, or even take your showers and all that kind of stuff like that. Like you really got to have enough space to do that. And I don't think a lot of people research.
No, they don't. And I'm just, this is my problem. Like, I'm awful.
We're going to have
a recovery center. Isn't usually when you get some type of surgery, you recover in their facilities? What's the issue?
For a little bit, but I think overall, like, it's a long-term thing. It's not a hospital. Like, I think you know, quick recovery, but then, like, when it comes to the rest of it, like, I think you got to be on your own.
She said because they be messing up them folks' mattresses.
We got to have her do this stuff. Like, you got to, like, cover your mattress in, like, plastic because you bleed. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's just disgusting. So, yeah, can y'all please take it easy? Go to some, hold on. Wait, where is he? All right. Yeah, you guys go to talk to your hospital, to wherever you're going. Maybe they have some type of system to where you can heal purposely. Hi, Daddy, how are you? Hi, Dad, how you feeling?
I'm all right. In some pain today, but I'm all right.
Oh, it's going to get better, I promise. Okay, we're not going to keep you on long. Look at Javon Pearson here talking about leaky booties. Well, that's what it is. Everybody getting them BBL times. All right, Daddy, since you are here, we're going to get you in. I ain't going to hold you too long.
You have your dad here. Never mind, I'm just kidding.
What'd you say, Dax?
Please, sir?
Speaking of Javon, now that we have your dad here,
Dad, do you have words for Javon before?
Don't tell Javon don't get his ass kicked, please.
look at me stirring the pot, starting trouble.
I will put my 15s straight up his you-know-what.
He in here talking about my dad.
I won't be able to do it today because I'm in pain, but when this pain leaves, I'll get him.
Okay, since Daddy is here, let's get into dating. There was something that popped up today where it was basically about okay, let's get into this one story. Oh, Cash Doll. She was on the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast with Gilly and Wallow. So the question that was presented to her: when you're breaking up, if you're going through a breakup, is it okay for the other person to ask for the gifts back, anything that they gifted you?
Man, that's
Cash Doll says, hell no, that's some corny, lame ass shit. But if it's causing me a headache, I'll go ahead and give it back because it's not worth the headaches for me. What say you men here? Let's speak about this. Is it okay for a man to ask, or even a woman in this regard, to ask for a gift back that was given, i.e., who was it? Offset? Which one of them? Quavo took back Sweetie's Bentley.
It's interesting. I think that's one of those situations where I do think that it's probably best to ask for it back. And if I'm her, I'm like, here, please take this back, because we learned after that the Bentley was leased. So it's like, if I'm the guy who gave that gift out and it's a gift that's being leased and I'm paying for it monthly, yeah, you might want to give that back unless you want to pay that lease on it. But I think if it's like a regular gift, like depending on what what it is, and it's not a monetary thing that's costing anybody any additional money or anything like that, like monthly, then I think you should just keep it. Like I don't want that back. But if it's a car name, the car is in my name, yeah, you should probably give that back to me. Like I don't really want.
Well, that's my point on that. If you leased it for her, right? You were involved with her. You leased the vehicle for her. She should be allowed to keep it until the lease is up.
No.
Because what was the purpose of you giving it to her for?
No. We broke up? No.
That's some real corny shit.
Yeah, but though, if we broke up, the two of us are not together, I don't know how spiteful you want to be or whatever. That lease is in my name. You go crash that car, you let somebody steal or tear it up because you're mad at me. Now I'm responsible for that.
But that's the same. Well, you should have never gave it to her.
I thought
if that's the case, you shouldn't have gave it to her.
I thought we were.
If it's like this. It's like this. I was always taught, say what you mean and mean what you say.
Yes.
If I give you something to use, then that's what it is. I gave it to you to use. Now, you talking about crashing it up and whatnot. You have insurance on it. So the insurance is going to take care of that. The insurance will take care of that. Any damage that are done. Now, if she purposely does damage to it and you can prove she had it at the time, then let the authorities, let the leasing company deal with her. But you have insurance. I just feel as though when a guy is dealing with a woman and he gets mad, he bought her furniture, I'll back a U-Haul up. You's a real sucker for that. You's a real sucker. And I've had guys that done that, and I told them, you's a nut-ass dude for that.
You ain't gonna sit on my couch with the next man, and you're not gonna watch that TV with that man either. Give me my back. I'm gonna take it back. That's look at it like this. You're getting married, right? What if something happened with your marriage, you lose, you go to court, y'all decide to get a divorce. The judge said, okay, she keeps the house, right? She keeps the house, and you're going to abide by what that judge said. Fair, yes.
The house, say y'all have two vehicles. She keeps the house, one of the vehicles. The house is there for the kids, if you have kids. So what is the difference if you have a contract with her as your girlfriend or your wife? It's the same thing. You're getting off cheaper by just going here and let her use the vehicle until the lease is up, and then you're done with her. With a wife, that's a gift that keeps on giving.
I when it's your wife, I totally respect it, and I wouldn't try to take it out. I don't necessarily think you need to be in there with the next man with it, whatever. But like, it is what it is. But with a girlfriend, I I can't be like, oh yeah, no big deal. A girlfriend, like, this is my girlfriend.
Because let's be clear, just like someone, a lot of these dudes be doing some nut shit for a woman, and a lot of times it ain't even the right woman that you're doing it for.
Exactly.
So it depends, Dex. If it was a good woman, but you fucked up, not her, you did. Would you take the lease car back?
A lease car, definitely. Like, no matter what the lease, only because like that's still something that ties us together. That's in my name and stuff like that. The lease, I can't do the lease car. But if it's furniture that we bought or whatever, I'm leaving. It's whatever. I don't care about the furniture. But a lease, anything that like legally is tied to me, I feel like just to be on the safe side, let's just cut ties with each other. And you don't need to have nothing in my name. Like, we're not gonna do that.
If it's lease, can put both names on the lease, right? So therefore, if any damages occur, you can call
you can be responsible for the paying of the lease, but this person is driving it. So it can be in both of you guys' names. I heard a thing on Facebook about that. Heard something about that same situation.
Yeah.
No,
somebody,
Kevin Samuels. They were talking about it.
And what did he say? Did he say take it back or what?
No, it was it was this chick, right? And she broke up with her sugar daddy that was taking care of her.
Okay.
So she felt as though he should continue paying for the loft that he had her living in the car. So Kevin, how long do you expect him to pay for this? She said, for at least 3 to 6 months, let me get on my feet. And I felt as though that was fair. Because if you had any true love for her, why would you just want to leave her destitute? Let her do that until the lease is up.
I agree that to an extent.
She said,
but the difference is,
okay.
Now, here's the twist to it.
Okay.
She had a boyfriend.
They always
so
do.
if you got a boyfriend, then hell no, I'm not paying for that shit.
They always have boyfriends though. They always.
You can bet your last dollar a boyfriend is involved.
And as a dude, you should feel like weird even dating a girl knowing that her dude was paying for all of this, and you're riding in the car that her ex bought for her. Like, to me, that's some weird sucker shit.
That's a real.
But they don't.
As you said.
What'd you say, Dex?
They don't care. So.
Yeah, they don't care.
They don't care.
That's some nut ass shit.
They're looking at it like, well, this is something that I don't have to do for her.
Okay.
So I can get the goodies and whatnot, but I don't have to worry about transportation. I ain't got to worry about no place for her to live, and that's that.
See, this is where I agree and disagree with it. Like, I'm all for no. If you really love somebody, your goal is to never leave them destitute, depending on especially how they broke up and if it was respectful during the relationship. But I think where I somewhat disagree with that, like, until you get back on your feet, if you are fortunate enough, and I guess I'll take the Kevin Samuels thing, the dealing with somebody with like a high value type man financially. You didn't have to worry about anything. I feel like that's your bad if you weren't making sure your money was up in that relationship. Like, I just feel like he's giving you an olive branch to pay everything. You don't have to worry about anything financially. This man has you. So whatever money you're bringing in, that should free up time for you to like get your hustle together and re-up on your money. So like, what are you doing with the coins that this man is providing you that when the breakup comes, you're fucking destitute? Like, you're stupid.
The breakup is coming because there's always something new that a high value man is looking for. There's always the newest thing. You're old news. So if you have someone taking care of you like that, you should be stacking your money far as the money that you go out and work for yourself for. So when it ends, you'll be cool. You can just go and move on. But some people
you.
don't think like that. They think that money is just going to continue coming.
Shit, that's crazy. Be like, oh, you can leave them. You want to leave, or I'm leaving tomorrow. I got $30,000 worth of bags sitting up in that closet. We good. We good. Like, why aren't you looking at these things as an investment also? Because if you are in a tight bind, you got to get Ghost quick fast. You're set because you have some type of value that you can go ahead and swap out and have some real coin for it. So that's why I'm like, ladies, if you all do find yourself in this position where a man is able to take care of you, don't be fucking stupid. Don't just sit there and be like, oh, he's going to handle it and he leave tomorrow and you sitting there ass out in the glass house.
Yeah.
Like nowhere to go, nothing to do. It's just very stupid to me. Also, what was the other thing that I wanted to bring up? Okay, so here's another thing. So this girl she told her story on social media. A guy asked her out on a date to the spa. So she was like, okay, great. Like, I love the spa. I haven't been in a long time, never done a date spa. So let's go ahead. Let's do it. She said she had a really great time, really needed the services. Why at the end of the date, he says he doesn't have any money. And she ended up paying for the entire spa day.
Like, was it a spa day for him and her?
Yes, he asked her out to the spa.
It was a date.
It was a date.
I think that we're getting to this mindset, this thing where like a lot of guys feel like taken advantage of in a sense of like dates and stuff like that, because like I just don't remember these conversations being so prevalent where it's just like guys need to pay this, that, and the third or something. Growing up, I never heard those conversations. It just was just a thing. Like when you go on that's my on the day, you pay for it. That's just what it always was. And I think, I'm sorry, now we're getting to this space now where I feel like the more we have conversations about it, the more guys, in a sense, almost seem like ashamed that they're being expected to pay for stuff. And I feel like a lot of guys are going through this motion to almost set women up. You know what I mean? To be like, yeah, let's go out this and the third. And then they stick her with a bill. And it just seems, because it's happening too much. Like, it's just, I don't know. But I really think guys are feeling, I don't know, some kind of way. Like they're starting to feel like ashamed or like upset that, you know, does that make any sense?
It sounds like they want pussies is what they sound like they want. Go ahead, Dad.
No, what it is, you said you never heard of this before as you was coming up. Because as you were coming up, they were real men.
Mm-hmm.
If you go out on a date with a woman, it is always the man's responsibility to pay. Now, the only way that comes in different at is if you're married. If we're married in a relationship, we're paying bills together, we raising a family. You want to, and the wife says, you want to go out to dinner? I ain't got no effing money. Really?
No,
I got it. Come on.
Yeah, no, I agree
That's
with you.
totally different. But for a woman that you are dating, a man is supposed to always pay. Unless she is treating you for something special. You got a promotion on your job. It's your birthday. Okay, let her pay. But then you turn around later on and give that money back to her some kind of way. That's what real men do.
Mm-hmm.
But see, it just shows me that the women today will accept anything from these dudes. They will accept anything. And I don't know, is it just to say they have somebody, or I don't know what it is. Yeah. But the reason why these men are doing what they're doing to these women, because women are allowing them to do this.
Yes.
Because even with
some women are acting desperate.
Yeah, real quick, I want to bring another male perspective in here since I got the bros on. If he's still here, Dad, here he comes. He's popping up.
Oh, thank God.
What's happening? Dex, what's good, boss?
How's it going?
I'm all right. Big dog. What's happening, baby? Listen, I just want to chime in on two things real quick, and then I'm going to sleep. I got to run late tonight.
Okay.
But I appreciate you putting me on because I've been dying to do this.
Go ahead.
So hey Dex, let me school you a little bit what Uncle Lenny does. All right. Check this out.
Okay.
All right. First of all, man, how old are you?
33.
Yeah, I got handkerchiefs your size. So my man Court, right? Court, the things he was saying, he was giving you from a man that been through the valley a little bit, on the other side of the mountain, so to speak. He ain't that old, but he a little old, right? As a younger man, you would think, hey, I came in, didn't work out, give it back, I'm out.
Yeah.
Now, when I was younger, I bought a couple Coach pocketbooks and stuff like that. Yeah, I took a loss. That's what happens. Now I'm older, and I got to think about them losses. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you got to be willing to lose. In other words, if you give up $20, you can stand $20.
Yes.
But if you can't stand $20,000, you shouldn't have put yourself in a predicament in the first place.
Good idea. Yeah, I agree.
Okay? So you can't only go over for only what you can lose if it goes that way. Now, the other thing Big Daddy said was, when you're in these kind of type of relationships, there is going to be an ending, unless there's some wedding rings and stuff like that. What my niece said was, hey, you should be stacking your paper anyway. You know what I mean? And the way how things are right now, people are I mean, you playing double dutch. You jump in, you jump out, you jump in, you jump out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Until, hey, you figure out this is what you want to do and how you want to do it. But there's always some reservation in the back of your head.
Yes.
Feel me? All right. So the nowadays thing is like how you think. The old school way is, hey, if I take you to dinner, I'm going to pay. You know what I mean? I'm not going to show up at the joint or Spa Day and all that and ain't got no paper in my pocket. First of all, that's against old school rules. But old players don't do that. You know what I mean? But you got some suckers that do.
Yep.
You got some suckers that do now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying, I ain't doing that. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that because you ain't talking bad about me.
Yeah.
Yes.
That ain't happening.
What's crazy though, and I think this is what Mrs. Mack was getting to, is that I do think it's the standard of the woman too, because this guy's done this before. It's not the first time that he's done it.
Yeah, it's a hustle.
A lot of these women, while this woman, she did go to social media and she vented about it, there are a lot of women who do that, and they will go to social media and vent about it, but then that guy will call them back and they'll go back out to dinner with this guy again. And it's like, you got to set the standard, you got to set the tone.
Now, she likes putting her neck in a guillotine and get it sliced off. That's what that is.
And she like paying for spa days, like she said.
Hey, well, apparently. You know what I mean? But
that's just like guys taking girls on trips to Jamaica and whatnot, and then they go and they come back pissed off because she didn't give me none.
Yeah.
Well, nigga, you should have known that before you even bought the
from the jump.
Thank you.
See, you didn't have the conversation. So now you mad. She got a good trip out of a friend when you thought...
She got a good trip out of a sucker. That's what she did.
Never assume anything. Let her know what it is. When you know you're going on this trip, there's going to be a little romance going on, so forth and so on. You know? And if she says some, well, we'll see, you know not to get her a ticket. Because she's not giving you
bus pass.
And let's be clear, just because... So are you saying that just because a woman is or a man is being flued out does not entitle you to the gift?
No.
Exactly.
That's exactly right.
And it's funny because a lot of younger guys, look at that.
See? That's what I'm
Talk about you from the young man's perspective. What does flued out mean to this generation next?
I'm taking
Atlantic City. I'm gonna say this on my bounce, man, because I ain't gonna roll. But listen. I love looking at this, man. I'll be blowing up. But Dex, I got to tell you something. There's a difference. You see your beard? You see your beard is dark? You see this over here? See that over there? When you get some of this, you'll start to understand. Yeah. I love you, young king. You keep doing your things.
Thank you. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
baby.
My niece, I see you soon. Yo,
Yeah.
man, I'll be in town on the week of the 18th, brother.
Okay.
Hey, man, listen.
Come
Oh,
on
yeah,
out.
by the way, Toy,
Uh-huh.
the next Ali fight is coming up. You know, the next movie. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see if we can get you a spot in that joint. Hey, listen, I love y'all. Y'all be good. This is Uncle Lenny, Dex. You'll see me soon, baby.
Appreciate it.
Love y'all.
Hi, Uncle Lenny. Thanks for pulling up.
No doubt, no doubt. Be good.
You too, honey.
All right, baby.
All right, now I don't know how to get you off of here just yet. Oh, there, he got it. He got it. Uncle Lenny is hilarious. But yeah, so Dex, what do you think? Like, can you speak for your generation of guys? You fly a woman out to wherever.
I think there's an expectation. I think that she knows that there's an expectation too. Like I do fully see. This is the thing though. We're always saying like guys should be paying for stuff, like obviously, and then if these guys are willing and able to pay for something, but like you do realize there is an expectation that goes along with that. And I'm not saying that it has to be like a sexual thing or whatever, but like nobody's flying you out anywhere for free. You're not putting up any money or anything like that. You guys aren't in a relationship, so like you're not that cool of a friend for me to be take you to Atlantic City. Like, what are we doing here?
But you gotta let that be known, Dex.
Yes,
Number one, if she's not your girl or somebody you serious about,
yes.
you shouldn't be taking her nowhere.
You're
You're taking her somewhere looking to get something out of her. So you have to let that be known before y'all leave.
Yep.
Or you're going to wind up being mad.
Yes.
And let me tell you another insight with women for guys with this mentality. You will get all that you want and more with you not having that expectation than if you did have that expectation. Because most of the girls, we're going to pull up and be like, oh, damn, he ain't asked. He wasn't pressed. Like, you would tell he's physically attracted is there, because if he wasn't, he wouldn't have flued me out. But to know that there's not that expectation at that moment, that's hell of attractive. And for most women, it makes you want to be with that man even more, not necessarily on that occasion, but definitely down the line, you're getting it.
Because one thing about women do not like feeling like they've been rejected.
Mm-hmm.
They want to feel desirable from any man that they're with. And the best way to get it is to act like you don't want it.
Mm-hmm.
Then they'll, release the gates.
Yes. And not too much show interest, because you'll say that damn some idiots out there, no, I don't like you. What? Like, don't look not pressed at all, but don't look overly pressed. Like, it's whatever, the ball's in your court.
Right.
And,
That's fair. I agree with that.
Oh, yeah, I think we can go on that. Well, Dad, you don't have to stay on the whole show. I'm so glad Uncle Lenny popped up and you got y'all
I
insight.
expected that.
And I saw him in the comments. He was like, I got to speak on this. So I brought him on. But Dad, I want you to feel better tonight. I don't want to hold you.
Yeah, as soon as I get off here, I'm taking a shower and going to bed.
Okay, good. Get some rest.
We really do appreciate you.
No
I
problem.
know. Now, Daddy, will you be home tomorrow?
Yes, I will.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then.
All right, love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Before you leave, Jack.
One more time.
Before you leave,
I
to do
didn't
your
hear.
nuptial.
Yes.
All right, I'll talk to you before you leave to do
Oh,
your nuptial. All
definitely.
right, love you, man.
Love you. That was a good a little good segment.
Maybe we should add that in, chatting with the uncles.
Yes, I like that. Go ahead. Because especially now, it's actually par for the course right now, because especially when it comes to black, and I'm only focused on us black people right now with this, especially with like young black men, everybody talks about no guidance. So I think it's great if we add that to the show, Dex, that little feature.
Not mad.
You working, sweetie?
I am. Sorry.
He said, girl, you ain't paying my checks, but this other one is. Let me get to it. Is everything good? Yeah, so Hair to Die For said that old school knowledge is needed. It definitely is. I guess since we're on social media, let's get into it. Social media etiquette. We talked about this on a past podcast before, but it might be time for a good refresher. And I'll just go with my one example. If you've never met somebody on social media, like I look at social media kind of like it's a bar. You go in, you say hi, we might have some light conversation, but we keep it at that. You don't really get into deeper stuff if you've never like met that person, or it's just just an acquaintance that you can just shows up at a bar every now and again. Why would you expect to take this acquaintance and make them a full part of your life and expect this acquaintance to ask you to go places with them? What's happening here? And I know that this happens a lot, and I feel like when people do that and you see them like kind of in their comments and just looking somewhat like, I don't know you and I don't want to embarrass you, but stop it. Stop. Because the bigger part of me wants to be like, what the fuck? I want to out you, but I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I get
Stop.
Yeah, we're on the same page when it comes to that. We definitely.
I don't know you. So can we please? And then another thing with social media, I feel as though also, if I met you in person or you've met me in person and the person follows you and like I meet you more than once, we talk about each other's lives, little things going on. I see you multiple times a week. If that person follows you on social media and you don't follow them back, what's that about, sweetie? How are we feeling about that?
I don't follow everybody back. I do think that we met in person. Like there's no
Yes.
for us not to. Like I think that is a little weird not to.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. The same thing. What you got going on work-wise, Dex?
So much. It's like, insane.
Do I need to open my laptop and jump in and help?
No, you're fine.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. All right. Okay. If I need to, just let me know. So yeah, social media, it's okay to follow people back if you really meet them in person and you know them. And please, guys, stop being creepy on social media. That's another thing. Oh, this is something we talked about on the show before, Dexter. The R&B singer Sammy.
Yes.
Okay, so he recently revealed that he has an addiction, and his addiction is to hookah, and he's going to go to rehab so he can stop.
I support this 100%, and I think more people need to realize that they have this same addiction. Like at the end of the day, I think hookah's a really recreational thing, and I think people do it for fun often. However, a lot of people definitely
Gotta stop.
Yeah.
It's gotta stop. I'm sick of it. You go to people's houses. Lady across the street from my mama, she probably watches. Oh well. Across the street from my mama, outside, I walk out the house. She on the porch with, I guess, a friend of hers. They got the hookah. It's a Saturday. You're on the porch with the hookahs. The one girl has her phone going live, trying to show everybody she on the hookah. I'm doing it. It's gotta stop. Stop. Hookah, there's no clout in it. Anybody and their mama can go and get hookah. Like, just stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I don't understand the obsession. It's a sickness that it's to this point, I never want to see a hookah again. I just don't.
I did it once in my life, and I'm like, yeah, this is not for me. I'm not crazy about this.
Yeah, it's like if I'm going to like a Mediterranean bar or something and it's there, okay, I'll do it, but I'm not. Hey, so get the hookah out. Shit, where the weed up? The fuck? Okay. Okay, hookah. It's the weed in the hookah. Because if it ain't no weed in the hookah, miss me with it. No offense. But Hair to Die For, she was saying something about. She asked if it was ego regarding to the don't follow back. I think a lot of it has to do with ego.
Yeah, people look a certain way.
Yeah, but which is, I get that, but when it's people that you know in real life, like, and we have multiple conversations, it's just stupid. She also just said that somebody on YouTube turned their living room into a motherfucking hookah room.
I love it.
I'm sick of it. Stop it.
Grass walls and neon lights. Wow.
And you can't tell me, Judy, y'all come on in here. It's hookah time. Where the pool at? Fuck your hookah room. Do you have a pool? Because I want to get more use out of the pool than the hookah room. So yeah, I thought that was funny, even though he was joking, but I thought it was hilarious. Also, I'm getting into politics just a little bit. The June 6th insurrection. So there's a guy his name is Paul Allard Hodgkins. He's the first person arrested or serving time on a felony for the events that happened on July 6th. But here's the bullshit. He's only getting 8 months.
8 months, yeah. But the thing is, I think 8 months is even a bit much for that. And the reason I say it is because like you did a big trial about Donald Trump, who you are blaming for this happening, and you did nothing to him. There's nothing that happened. So why am I getting not punished at all when you're not even punishing the person who told me to go do it?
I agree and I disagree, because I'm like, I'm on the parents. If your fucking friends told you to go jump off the Golden Gate Bridge, you gonna go do it?
Well, I would.
We know you would.
I would.
Everybody's doing it.
And also, if the president of the United States,
who is a known jackass and not there,
well,
you still gonna do it?
yeah.
Because he's your guy?
Yeah.
Okay, what's going on in the work world? All of us watching want to know what's happening. Let us problem solve this for you.
The only person who wants to know is you. Nobody else cares.
Is it going to be hell waking up tomorrow morning, Dex?
No, it's fine. It'll be fine.
Okay, because normally at these hours, I don't have my computer up. You good. If it can't get done on my phone, if God won't do it, it just won't get done. Okay, let's get into cancel culture a little bit.
Uh-huh.
All right. Recently we talked about with Patty, we talking about Chrissy Teigen and, cancel culture catching up to her when she was one of the full, I guess you can say one of the originators of cancel culture. So it caught up to her. And then Doja Cat just recently spoke, and she says when it comes to cancel culture, people just want to see everyone lose. I don't think that's correct, and I don't think it's fair.
I think it's really easy to say that when you're on the receiving end of it, but when you're not on the end of it, you wouldn't be thinking like that.
Exactly. And then most of these times when you're canceled, a lot of times it comes from your fans, like the people who've been riding with you from day one. So if these people who have been team you all of a sudden is canceling you, are you not going, they are canceling you, are you not going to take any responsibility? And this is not like one day people just woke up and said, we're going to cancel Doja Cat and Chrissy Teigen. And I do understand you can't apologize yourself to death. Yeah, you can put an apology out there, but sometimes y'all got to step away. Okay, you apologize directly to the people that you hurt as well. We're not going to keep hammering this out time after time after time after time. Sometimes y'all just got to stop responding to these people. I apologize. I said what I said. I hope you receive it. If you don't, okay, I will do better for the future. But now I feel like it's turning into the canceled people are starting to put the fingers back on the cancelers.
Yes.
Like, you guys are the problem. And it's like,
but I think we saw the same thing happen in the Me Too movement too, where it's just like, you're now throwing this back on these people and, well, why did you wait so long to do this? Or why are you guys doing this? Or y'all just want to cancel everybody. This was a joke. And so from so it's like, no, people take it that way. And honestly, situation, to me, you can't apologize for something and then say oh, I feel like you guys are trying to go after everybody. Did you not apology? Like what's up here? Because two things can't work out in this situation.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. So I just feel like, yes, cancel culture can be a bit much, but some of these people that it's happening to, y'all got to take some real fucking ownership at some point in time. E.C. McLean said, I am tired of cancel culture. You should not be able to cancel because of things in the past. Past is past. I somewhat agree with that. I feel like...
usually things that have happened in the past are things that are very reflective of people's presence. Like, for instance, with Chrissy Teigen, she told somebody to commit suicide.
Yeah.
That's not the past. Like, sure, you as a person may not do that again. You probably have grown from that, but like, that's a problem that you encourage somebody to commit suicide. Really, what if the person would have done it? You could have been in jail at this point.
Exactly. So, I mean, it's just one of those things. Yes, take up, own your self-worth, because we all say stupid shit. But how dare you get mad at the people who are just trying to kind of hold you accountable? Like, you need to be mad at yourself. And no, and the people who maybe are, because some people, we have to be clear, their role in life is to drag you. There's nothing that you can say, nothing that you can do. There's no type of bartering with this person. If they have some type of thing against you that is in their mind and mind only, like you, Dexter, I was so happy that you uncanceled Rick Ross after he.
Yeah, but I canceled a bunch of other people, and like Joe Biden is canceled. Done with.
Get into that. So I wanted to tie it into the June 6th thing, but let's do it. Now, why do you feel bullied? Why do you feel as though you were bullied for voting for Biden?
Y'all definitely bullied me into voting for Joe Biden. Like, that's not even like that's a fact.
Well, because you could have not voted.
I think anybody, that's not true. I think anybody who was pro-Trump, anybody who was anti-Joe, and anybody who was like, I'm just not going to vote at all, they were bullied. They were like, they called stupid, talked about, lectured on a consistent basis. You have to vote. You have to vote for Joe. You have to vote for Joe. Then you vote for Joe because everybody's telling you to do it. And then Joe's out ice cream.
Well, Trump goes golfing, so what's the problem?
But that's the thing, though. When Trump was going golfing, everybody was calling him out on it. He's going golfing. He's doing this. He's doing that. There's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. When Joe was eating ice cream, oh my God, it's National Ice Cream Day. I gotta give me some ice cream too. I love chocolate ice cream. The comments under there, like, oh my God, you're the best president ever. Oh my God, this is my favorite type of ice cream. Like, it's stupid.
Well, he's not the first president to celebrate a day. Didn't Obama celebrate like hot dog day or something at one point, or beer day? And he was out being presidential at the restaurant with the patrons.
And then now here you go. They're saying, like, don't tell people what you're doing. Like, you should just you didn't have to be bullied into doing it. But like, that's not fair. If a person does not want to vote, or if a person wants to say, I'm voting for the other person that's running, why should that have to be a secret? Why can't they just say, like, this is what I want to do? Because
of this.
Exactly. Then you bullied them into doing it. So it's kind of like, it's okay for you to say, I'm going to vote for Joe Biden. I'm going to vote for him. But it's if you're going to say, I'm anti-Joe Biden, I'm going to vote for Donald Trump, anything like that will get you, like, destroyed.
So Zanae said, I didn't vote, and she feels good about her decision.
If I were you, I would too.
I mean, at this point, I just want to say, there's no way we could have had damn Trump. I will take Joe eating ice cream in Baskin Robbins over Trump
with no mask,
dragging the Mexicans and then eating a burrito bowl talking about Happy Cinco de Mayo.
With no mask on. Meanwhile, there are states that are now redoing their mask mandate, but our president is mask. I'm just putting that out there. It's ridiculous.
He said, I got the shot. He's sick of it. Now everybody talk about put the mask back on. And you know Joe was in his, 80s, 90s? They don't like a whole bunch of masks. Now you said I got the damn vaccine and I'll be fine. I'm not wearing no damn mask. And for that, I can't blame him. But no, about the mask gate, because that was a thing too. A lot of states are reinforcing the mask, whether you've been vaccinated or not. Have you found yourself putting masks back on?
Yes, but I do be feeling crazy though.
Putting their mask on? Yeah, it's so because everybody be looking and it's like, no, I'm vaccinated. But I feel like I'm wearing my mask now because of this Delta variant and whichever next damn variant that comes up.
If they make whichever one they make.
I'm not doing this with you.
Just saying.
Don't do this. But for me, I find myself masking more so now in public because I do have families that people in my family that haven't been vaccinated. It's for medical reasons. So for me, I feel like well, that's what they're telling us. We get if we get it, the odds are we'll get it, but you probably won't. There's a pretty good chance you won't die from it. But so I still wear it because I mean I'm cool on me, but I really don't want to be around those family members or my loved ones who just haven't gotten it yet and possibly spread it to them. So I feel like I don't do it because I'm scared. I do it for the people around me who might not be vaxxed for whatever reason, not necessarily for the people who are just not getting vaccinated because I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not doing it. Listen. And let me tell you, we going to Mexico next week. Anybody on my motherfucking flight, don't. It's next week, Dexter. Yes, it is. You're never good when it comes to time. It's okay. If I'm on this plane next week, because we've been seeing it's been an uptick, they're actually creating a show about it. People, y'all motherfuckers on these flights acting the fuck stupid. Act stupid on my flight if you... No, I don't even want to put that... Don't act stupid on my fucking flight. Please don't. Because I will be in there masked when they say if I'm eating or drinking, okay, what is the issue? You are not fighting any cause. You're not a freedom fighter when it comes to this no mask policy and public.
Yes.
It's to save lives. So what are you doing? What is the reason, Cardi B voice? Don't do that when I'm the fuck around. If you're in a space they want masks, put the fucking mask on so we can get to where we going. Because if I mess my flight to motherfucking Mexico for Dexter's wedding and my birthday trip, I'm about to meet you out the fuck side too.
Oh my God, your birthday is next week.
Oh yes, it is next Sunday. Look, today I went to on my lunch break. I went to Sephora.
Mm-hmm.
And as I was ringing it up, because, you know, it's usually adults. Some of us kind of forget about our birthdays, and I'm kind of one of those people that do. So when she was ringing me up, she looked and she got excited. She said, "You get a birthday reward." I said, "Well, thank you." So shout out to Sephora for my first birthday gift.
I'm so sorry, guys. So it's just so much going on.
Oh, no, it's okay. I get it. After we're not going to stay on too much longer.
And
I wanted to.
my phone's on 10%.
Oh shit! Well, we're pretty much done anyway. Let's keep it. Oh, we'll get into this one, the Meek Mill and Little Baby, next week because I think it'll be good for that, especially with Thelma Wright being on because she'll be on that Monday. But R. Kelly, you know, his case is coming up. His trial is coming up. It's not this week, next week. Well, 2 of the members of his legal team dropped. And they dropped because R. Kelly brought in 2 newer members of the team. And the previous counsel, they were like, we don't feel comfortable. I've got something for you on my show. And you the fuck playing Javon. Now stop it, Javon. Javon Pearson official says, I got something for you. Chocolate Divinity, I'll show you on my live. And it better be rated PG. And not no PG. No, better yet, it better be rated G. But yeah, so R. Kelly's people, they left because they felt as though I don't want to try a case with somebody who has absolutely no experience with trying federal cases. So R. Kelly goes to court. The judge asks him, "Are you okay with this decision about your council members leaving?" He says, "Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, Your Honor."
Who said that?
R. Kelly.
Oh, because he's trying to play like he dumb, like he can't read and all this stuff. Got it. Okay.
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am, Your Honor. No, he's trying to lay it on thick. Nigga, you stay in the fucking jail. You are not coming home. I don't care. You could have asked me and Dex to come in and do the case for you. We'll do it.
I mean, I'm going to get you arrested, but we could have done it.
At this point, we'll pull up and we'll try the case for you. Because what the fuck? Coming home for what? It ain't nothing out here for you, R. Kelly. Nothing. Get comfortable. Whatever. Ain't nothing out here for you that you can find in the walls, behind them prison walls and in that cell. Get comfortable. Sit your fucking ass down. Don't let Cosby get you fucked up because we all know Cosby should still be in jail. It ain't no fucking hope for you. Harvey Weinstein, you sit the fuck down too. And any other predators and traffickers and all that, sit y'all ass the fuck down. Ain't nobody checking for y'all to come home. What say you, Dex?
Big facts.
Not big facts, okay. Hip hop Dex. All right. With that said, we are going to go. I think we pretty much covered everything. I want to, so a couple of things, but we'll do that next week's show. Wait, P.C. McLean said, Jesus can't get R. Kelly off. And we know that. And that's a for show right on Spice Avenue voice.
Second time? No. It's not happening. It's
Get comfortable. Get comfortable. Stop wasting the taxpayers' money. I know the judge is like, this nigga want to against the what? That's why I couldn't be a judge. I'd be probably worse than Judge Judy. Okay, with that said, thank you all so much for pulling up on us, watching the comments. Our little Dex is sitting there working away. He's so busy, Your Honor.
It's too
All
much.
right. I just want to say thank you so much to my dad and my Uncle Lenny for popping on and blessing us with the distinguished gentleman view of things on this dating world. So we are going to, I like what you said, Dexter, try to bring them on from time to time and to speak on it. What'd you say?
I said, yeah, bring the uncle.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. Yeah. That's that. You can always tell the tone in Dexter's voice when he ain't paying attention to me. Yeah.
Word
Yeah.
you said. I said, yeah, bring the uncles in.
Yeah.
Well, because you tried to rename it, and I already told you what it was called, but you tried to give it a new name. I didn't like that.
Okay, what's the name, sweetie?
Well, I don't know the exact names, but I want to say uncles. You said distinguished gentlemen and stuff like that. Like, that's me. Like, so let's call them uncles because they're older than me. Much, much, much older than me.
Can't stand your black ass. All right, love you guys. Thanks for joining in on the comments. The YouTubers, we love you too. Keep leaving comments. And we will see you guys Monday, and hopefully with Thelma Wright, who will be joining us the last Monday of every month.
And
Thank you guys. Huh?
I'll be here and I'll be looking just like this.
Yeah, well, you got to pop out fresh for the wedding, so it's okay. I'll probably be looking a little worse because here go my mama. You just got your hair done. You can't go to the gym. I said, and yes, I can too. We just gonna look a little tack-head-ish until the wedding come up, and it's okay. Nothing. Gotta get that fitness together. All right, love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next week.
Bye, guys.